Hey everybody, welcome back. Good job, me. Let's go peddle our wares. So I know RG Gani requested that we do some dreams and nightmares, which I obviously need to anyway. That radiant mind. The I think the title of the stream or the initiation right for last time was you know looking for a good radiant mind. So today we find, like always, the only decent radiant mind is actually in our dreams. Dreams and nightmares. Get it? But I'm ching. Anyway, let's head to the west. Goodbye, Discord. Java requires 99.9% of all of our resources, which we will gladly give. Unfortunately, we can't delete Windows, so that way Java can take over. I guess we could. Probably shouldn't, though. That's my advice against myself. So today's church day. Today's also clean house day. I got to take a nap. Dude, when was the last time you looked forward to a nap? I know, in my I used to pride myself in my early 20s. Excuse me. There we go. My early 20s that, I don't, I can go 2 days and only 3 hours of sleep. Not anymore. Now it's just like, how much can I fit in a day? How much sleep do I need to sacrifice? Fire, you're adorable. Alright. So we are going to go do some dreams and nightmares. Now, what direction should we go with that is the question. Do I have anything being sold right now? A lot of stuff. Oh. It's like a constant flow. It's like investment in the bank. My bank is over here in the east. Time out while Jabber consumes the audio resource. Dude, I freaking love this game. Transmute faster, that's funny. You know. That was not the right button. But hey, thanks for detonating me with the screenshot team. I appreciate that. How much do we set? Hold on. Gotta be, we're shrewd, right? I lowball everything. Because I want it sold. Because you need that flow. I guess you can hold off and try to, like, lowball, highball people, whatever, when it comes to these little petty things. But in all honesty, that was bad. Probably should have chosen 2 days. In all honesty, you just want this stuff gone. So anything above default price, and eventually, like when you get enough of this stuff, you can sell it for default anyway. I mean, why not? Makes your inventory look a lot clearer, I think. Anyway, medium rare's already being sold. We got a monster bone. So we might have a little bit of time. What does this look like? Oh, buddy. We might have a little bit of time to do more so than a single dreams and nightmares. We'll find out. I'm not I'm not below or above, however, whatever direction you want to call it, making these runs as efficient as possible. These are the golden years of SK. Now, yes, I say years because who knows how long it's gonna semi-fade into or out of or in between existences. Just gotta enjoy the time you got, right? This is sort of enjoyable. I'm watching the guys sell materials on the auction house. I mean, it's not quite billionaire Lego quality, but we enjoy our lower middle class life of pseudo intellectualism. Just because do you need? So I can understand the difference, right? Do you need a master's degree in a certain field to be an expert in it? That's a definitional thing there. No, you do not. But peer-reviewed education is pretty important. It's a whole bunch of people who are professionals in their field already recognized publicly for doing amazing things, or at least by their resume. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of them saying, auto aim, good job, Lobster. It's a whole bunch of them saying, yeah, this guy's what it takes. Got a 4.0 in whatever. You can still buy the boxes, but we can't do the prestige. I mean, that makes sense, right? Anyway, dreams and nightmares. What was my daughter doing to me? I let her at the keys sometimes. She just like, she doesn't like fighting bad guys. I try to get her to do even the easiest one with me there with her. She's like, no, Dad. I just want to fight the little robots that don't hurt you. Like, all right. Doesn't really set you up for reality, but that's okay. Okay, we got our default dreams and nightmares. In the this is we might have a time to do. We know where's sword. I can't see it. It's not there. Before it doesn't exist. We might have time to do a third one of these, but my philosophy is probably should go for like normal defense. We'll see if that makes a difference. I really don't know, but it might. Maybe poison. Does that make sense? I think poison, like the biggest pain in the butt's when I'm poisoned. So having that tick less, would make sense too. Yes, let's try it. We're going crazy with variety today. Anyway. Yeah, let's do a solo. We might open it up later on. Anyway, we partake in some caffeination. So giving you a heads up, if you don't have access to a childlike world like myself and my wife, there are times and weeks even if you want to do something with yourself, you have to do it. There's never, especially once you get to the kid factor involved, there's never a perfect opportunity. There's never a perfect day. I'm just gonna wait till my kids graduate. You know, there's never a time. If you think it's important, this is the strongest point in your life right now. You will never be stronger. If you think it's important, just go do it. So I can't afford monetarily to get a master's degree in like philosophy or whatnot, which I really would like to do. Oh, hello. Where are you going? I can't see where you are. But let us invoke. Depart toward the nightmare of dreams. Anyway. Do it while you can. So I don't have a master's in philosophy, but I do study like worldviews and philosophy itself. Constant. Like I love reading. Reading is. I go to a men's group one time. Like when I can, right, on Sundays, because I think it's vital to better yourself, and that's what that is focused on, bettering yourself. Any kind of religion is usually focused on disciplining yourself within a set of values and worldviews. I'm just sorry, I was trying to read that. Set of values and worldviews that actually makes you yourself better within an absolute paradigm. Does that make sense? I mean, come on, buddy. I do appreciate the invite. Thank you, Inferno. I just want to rock one out solo. I don't know if the request meant you want to see me do one to gauge how it is. You want to see me do one to see what my strategy is. It's different. I have 4-ish bars, and I think today the difference between today's and yesterday's is going to be that I won't be flying through walls because it's quiet time. We allow a little bit of gaming, but any kind of media that you watch has to be a Bible show. And then I am Miss Winter. My daddy's going to play his game. You may come join me if you wish. You can't sit on my lap. You can get your own tiny chair if you want. Is there oh, there's a chair in here if you want to sit there.
No, I don't want to.
Alright, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. Which, she is full of the whines. This little 2-year-old just, like, does not take naps. It's not in her. Yeah. I know you're gonna swing. I want you to hit me. What is that, Dan? What exactly was I hung up on there? Help me out, buddy. Valan, do something. Please. Be the hope you want to see in the world. Just kind of carving my way out here. Usually I don't even bother with these guys, but he was just right there. I mean, how could you not? It's implorative of a double negative. I can do this whole thing, like if I had a, excuse me, I guess it doesn't really matter. If I had a storm driver, probably didn't need to do that, it's fine. Then I would try to get an Umbra. Speaking of which, I should probably get an Umbra for nostalgia's sake. An Umbra driver is how I hit my first, like, decent gunner damage, which I was all proud of. Key down here. Man, come on, buddy. My pet was lagging. As you can tell, there's a... Well, you know what? The little one just came up here. Asked me if I was playing a game. So that means she is not. Maybe we have seen some free internet for a minute. Very cool. Alright. Somehow did it. Hopefully there's not a key to the southwest that I have to get. It should be a shortcut. Oh, just kidding. Why even... The unfortunate part of, like, the reward system here, I think, is that it's just not worth it. I mean, I suppose it is a little bit, but not really. So I switched the the magma driver, just because you can actually run and shoot. If I had a griffin as opposed to the flourish, I'd be using the griffin. But I think a flourish, even without the max damage, is just excuse me, way more worth it, or way faster rather. If you try to speedrun these things, you want to hack your way through things as fast as possible. We missed 2 treasure rooms. That's like, what, maybe 100 gold? It's not, I mean, it's not all that much. Or crowns, sorry. Gold crowns, get it. But I'm ching. But at church today, so I don't jump on a sermon, and I don't try to preach right from scripture. I'm assuming a lot of the audience that watches me appreciates what I say, but I try to approach it from a secular kind of wanting. Does that make sense? Like I don't, with the assumption that because I have some atheist friends that I lost before, and it wasn't because of this, but I always reading up on it, on how to talk to people in general of different worldviews. A lot of people don't think the Bible's true. So if I came at you with the assumption that the Bible's true, well, I'm already starting at something we disagree with. So I have to reach another sense of what is true and what is not. So anyway, what I'm saying is that, I'm not going to bring too much of the sermon into my views, but he was saying something that really kind of resonated with me, which was, what exactly am I charging? Oh, for sure, the flourish. Pardon me. But we are in charge. 9 seconds is not so bad. We are in charge of investing in the next generation. Good job. Like well, he said, his words were, "God has no grandchildren," and that's also true in the context of, for any kind of thing you want to apply yourself to, whether it be, again, my other one is mostly martial arts or leadership or health or anything you really want to pass on, you think is a good thing that the next generation might benefit for. The responsibility basically is squarely on our shoulders, and everybody who's listening to this. I did not see you there. You somehow, the white thing blended in with the white thing. Blah. Good job, Mike. It's a shame they dodged all of it, but you did a great job. I'm always wary of hitting those things with the sword. Now, I know one of the I used to do challenge runs, like, in lockdown and of all things. Which makes more sense, because back in the day, you used to have an opportunity to make things a lot better, a lot faster. So it made sense, that I could have a challenge run with all my stuff. Now I don't have as much stuff, so... I mean, we could do a challenge handicap run, but doing a challenge run of this thing would be like, swords only. I think that'd be a little different. I know you could do it with the combustors, because they're just ridiculous. So I guess it wouldn't be that challenging. But maybe just swinging swords, or maybe with the Sudaruska only. I mean, that sounds like fun. I might just do that because it's fun. Alright, buddy. What do you think? Magma? Sounds good. Yes, we guessed correctly. It's 1 of 3. I'm gonna kill these little eyeballs first. I mean, but dude, life with kids is so rewarding. We went shopping today, and we take 2 baskets. One to put the 7-year-old and the 2-year-old in, and the other one to put the food in, because we realized the combination of the 2 usually ends up with extra purchasing power, because we have to pay for something that has been broken, stepped on, smushed, thrown. Who knows? Kids. Excuse me. Usually when you get stabbed with a sword and shot in the face, and then switch weapons, because that's what happened on my screen, I swear, that you don't, you get at least like a little bit of hits done. John Wick did this. John Wick 3. Yeah, the one scene where they're trying to escape the tower of the one lady's ex-boss, or whatever, the castle. And it's like, it pans in on him, and he has a dagger, he's a knife, and a gun, and he's just wading through people. It was amazing. Pew, pew, pew. Alright. Just waiting our turn. Repositioning. Beautiful. Did it. Okay. Sometimes you have to kill things to make it through. Or we could just, like, sprint. I really wanted you to pick that up. Okay. Oop. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. But if you haven't, I don't know if you are semi-new to this, but, this level, for the most part, first off, the music is awesome, but secondly, the enemies don't drop anything. So it's in your best interest to make it all the way to the end, but you have to fight the last arena. Just giving you a heads up. It's pretty vital. Today is one of those weird days where it's semi-warm, it's cool, but the clouds are low, so the air pressure's kind of pushing on my face. Get those sinuses going. A little bit of sniffles here. But anyway, the kids were in the cart, and we were pushing them, and the 2-year-old started making, like, car noises. Vroom, vroom. And she's 2. It's a tiny little mouse voice. And then they started playing patty cake with each other for, like, 10 minutes, and they, like, were giggling over it. So it's that and, like, the cute factor of every single parent or person, adult that walked by was just like, oh. And I'm like, I know, right? They don't do this at home. They want to scream, and murder's not the right word. They don't do that to each other. They're good kids, but they definitely have their issues, just like anybody, even at their age. Take that. This has got to be probably my favorite music. I'm glad they have it here at this last level. It's just, excuse me. Did I forget how to switch weapons? You gotta doubt yourself at some point. It can't be Java that's all wrong. It's gotta be something else. I think I somebody I didn't know, and there's lots of people in here I don't know in this game, said, I swear the more powerful my PC is, the more Java takes. I'm like, I know, man. Get it. I can understand this. Might as well just open that one up. Yeah, we need a third lumbar. That's okay. Oh, it felt so good. I don't know. It wasn't that thing that hit me. Something else must have. So my first order of business is to clear up all this hodgepodge stuff. Because I tried leaving it. I tried different strategies. Because there was a point where I tried to play this level without being hit. I think I did it just once, and I didn't do it on camera. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to bother. And I figured that, yeah, maybe we just need the areas to be narrow in the beginning. But no, these little black spiral things, they sneak up on you, man. And I like doing it legit. I know there's certain patches you can put in yourself that get rid of all these little black squares. I know there's really? Oh, yes, that's right. Him. He's the extra one. I know there's certain things that, it wasn't Posmac. It was somebody else. Told me that if you put this on, it gets rid of the cloak for the recon, because it's technically considered a, like a aura. And I'm like, what, dude, why would you do that? Recons already have, like, the worst. Not the worst, but they're already low played. Everyone's just Striker AT Akron. Why would you just further diminish the other classes? And it kind of follows, right? With the mentality. Hey, it's in the game, do it, it works. Another way, we have a lot of hearts here. Let's pick some up before we die. Look, but that goes on to the adage, like, you don't like it, get good. What else do the kids say these days? Or I guess not even these days, like 5 years ago. Adapt and overcome, right? Well, it's like if you have so many things against you, and there are some severe limitations. I'm getting kind of sick of Mike, help me out. of like getting hit by things I can't avoid. Hey, welcome to my life. I'm probably just gonna let's get out of here. I know this makes it faster. It might have been better with the Griffin. Jeez. Case in point, someone that feel like I'm gonna swing and something's gonna blow up. There we go. So here's the well, not this one. The next one's the tough one. So here's where we have to get some hearts, hopefully to give ourselves that extra bit of padding. The thing about Dreams and Nightmares, again, if this is your first time watching it, is that you can never just get one hit killed. So maybe you can if you have these certain low level of like tier 0, tier 1 armor. I don't know. But with my tier 5 stuff, or 5-star stuff, I never get one-shotted. So if you get a little bit of health, like so, boop, now I can get 2-shotted. I mean, now I can soak at least one more blow. And the Winter Grave is amazing here. This is definitely a gun level. It's not too, like, thought labor intensive. There's no quick Brawlhalla reaction time stuff going on right now. It is what it is. You walk counterclockwise. You fire your big Winter Grave. If you had an Iron Slug, that would probably work a lot better. Just because of the nature of the slug is neutral, and you can hurt the beast a little bit more. I like the Winter Grave because, well, first off, because it's the only type of gun I like this I have. Good job, you shot the eyeball. And secondly, because it freezes them, gives you a little extra, like a couple seconds. Thank you, Mike. Anything you do. Walked right into it. I'm like, I'll get the heart. Oh, hey, what's that to my right? Kablam. It's like 5 p.m. on a Sunday, though. Who's playing this game besides me? Warming up with my cup of joe, my cup of coffee. That is one thing, one piece of trivia I never looked into. Where the whole cup of joe. I have a book on idioms. A lot. It has a lot of idioms in it. For idioms are like the saying, like where they don't sound like what they should mean. Like, he's flying down the highway. Is he really flying? No, that's how he's saying he's going really fast. Stuff like that. Best thing since sliced bread. Where did that come from? It has a whole history of like where all this stuff came from and what it actually meant. Now you can understand the concept of where sliced bread came from. Some of the ones are really confusing. Can't think of them off the top of my head, but that's one of the things that makes the English language a bit difficult, because you don't understand all the idioms. You can't recognize them unless you're told them by experience. Pardon me. I can see with this would be really tough when you try to swords only. Holy smokes. Now I need like I guess I could do it with a Valance and a Flourish. I think that would. That was dangerous. A Lance and a Flourish would be ideally fun. It would take a long time. Just get rid of some of these guys here. There we go. Pop, pop, pop. They only dodge every so often. Oh, okay, good. Killing the eyeballs, though, man. That's what it's all about. At a distance. Okay. I think this is the one we gotta worry about. Yes, absolutely. Because it has these spikes, which, oh, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. But the spikes that they throw, sometimes they don't match up visually what's going on. Thank you, Mike. Oh, sure. Then there's always the surprise eyeball that just appears in front of you, and it might just explode. A 9-tick poison. This is another reason why I keep the magma, because fire knows no poison. It just ticks up. Ooh, thank you, Swift Strike, saving me yet again. Beautiful. No, I was looking for other games like SK. Somebody suggested Torchlight 2. I actually have Torchlight 2. It's games that are Zelda-like in multiplayer. They're a rarity. I don't mind spending money on them either, a little bit, for a decent game that I can play long term. I mean, SK is truly unique. Oh, dude, I hate it when they just shove it from my face. I don't want to use a spark. Usually don't have to, but what else we use them for? A heart would be nice. But after we get through this one, it's actually kind of smooth sailing, because we don't have to worry about the random spikes just flying into our face that are just about undodgeable. Oop. Granted, that last one that we got hit by, I pretty much just ran right into. It was going like softball speed. But we can do better. We have the technology. Java 64. Come to me, my friend. Why is Java 32 still bundled with the main pack? Oh my goodness. There's a question. Will it get an answer? Maybe not in our lifetime. We might have to wait till we get to the other sides and expound upon or traverse the fifth dimension, the fourth dimension, or one of the 11. And then we can maybe find out what's going on there. The whole multi-dimensional theory is really cool. Boom. Okay, please don't. I said we were okay. I sort of meant it. Hello?
Hi.
Hello, Teddy Wave. How are you?
I'm good.
What's up?
I was just letting you know that I love Willow's Wonderland and...
Did you see that
Yeah.
picture?
And, well, if you haven't taken a picture of it, you need to.
I have not taken a picture. I saw the sign, and then
Yeah.
we went upstairs and got a nap. She wrote Windows Wonder. I think that's when she started building the little block,
Yes.
like brick wall to keep her sister out.
It is a tumbled wall, but it is so cute.
What is it? Is it like a picture on her
She
Wonder?
just wrote it on a piece of paper.
Okay, I thought she built like a Wonderland in there
Nope.
that she was gonna take a nap on.
I don't know. I don't know what her plans were. She's
Willow's Wonderland.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
I'll come look at her Wonderland if she wakes up. Hey, hello, cat. Join the party. It's fairly, once we get through the, I hate being one hit from death. I guess a lot of us do. Cat, you somehow snuck your way onto my lap. Good job. He was gonna blow up without even letting us know. Mike, your services once again are a professional grade. Whoosha! Alright, we're so close. Come on now. Let's finish the deal. Gotta man up, literally. Man up. There's another idiom. I mean, that one's kind of self-explanatory there, right? It's just through the maze here. You know, where you gotta do what's required of you as a man. Alright, Valan, you did a great job as always. Appreciate the escort. We got oh, I hear you. A little fur and fuzz machine. We should have done that a lot quicker. It's my fault. Some bad dodges. Getting distracted. There was nobody even in here. It was just me. Alright, let's go, boys. We should heat the Valance as well, so, I mean... Might jump into Vanaduke. Just hit the big two, the top two. He needs variety when you just do 2 missions over and over again. See you, Rons. See you logging off. Heyo. So it's a good haul if you get like high 20s, low 30s radiance. I don't know. It's hard to tell till you're done hacking up all the chests. Thank goodness we got this fire pot. Help us break open some more. Well done. You know, this is it though. This is like the end of the. It's too bad you can't just jump in the core or Dreams and Nightmares right from an arcade run. Maybe have it be like worth a bit extra. I don't know, what we get, like maybe 20, 30, 20, 25, or no, it's not to what for, 24 radiance. Rocket sprocket. 24, come in. It also is very heavy on the sparks, which is kind of nice. Eventually, if you get 100 of those, you can trade it in for a 5-star material. You can trade for 10,000 crowns. It's half a punch roll, man. Con, you're looking good. I think my cat has fleas or gas allergy. Grass with an R. He's looking pretty content today. It's usually Mr. Itchy during the prime time of the day, and then he calms down. But he's found the ultimate USA, which is Master Slap. I could buy that if I wanted to. Mike, you're looking good, man. So what does that bring us to? We have... I mean, it's... How much do we need? We got it up to level 6. 48. We have 47. What do you think? Hiya! Thank you, Bop. Be forever thanking you for that recommendation on the forums. Very rare do we find healthy, productive things on the forums these days. Yet an update. Here's 3,000 posts on the forums about why I don't like your update. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, people just look for things to critique. Project Cloud, hello. Another cat warrior. We seem to have quite a few of them. You know what? What's in here? Let's see, there's something going on here. Nope. Regardless of how good or bad they are, if I can't see them because of my horrible computer, it just makes it not fun. So I know Interst is one of those people who I'm pretty sure... No, maybe not them, but Akron Polaris. The old... I graded the old icon, if you guys didn't notice. So let's see what else we can do. RJ Ghani. Oh, you're already full. Heart of Ice. Can't join that. What else should we do? I haven't played Jelly King in a while. Let's, But Jelly King doesn't give radiance. Should we do this again? Yeah, let's open it up this time. Maybe someone will come join. It's good to have friends. So with the Spiral Knights, how do we pass on this stuff that we like to the next generation? Let's try it with the Griffin. So this will be 1, this will be 2, 3, there we go. Straight up gunner mode. The only reason I have charge time reduction is because of this gun. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, let's go. I waited, a good 3 or 4 seconds. No one's really waiting for, to jump in. Do a Dreams Nightmares run? I mean, it's Sunday. It's evening. Who does that? We do have a 3-day weekend, Labor Day. I mean, we were very lucky not to die last time. Made some bad moves. Hopefully we make some better ones this time around. Should be easier to shoot the puppies. Should be easier to shoot the little eyeballs that dance around. Granted, I mean, I might run out of time, but I hope not. Granted, we make it in a decent time. We still have to heat the lance to get it higher. I do want that sucker to be a level 10 before I invest in something else. I know I have an ASI very high brandish, which I think King made me promise to make into an Akron so I could beat up other people with it, which sounds hilarious. And I think I'm going to do that next. I also have a Celestial Cattail to give away. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think I should make it happen. I did promise to, like, people gave me, if you give me something, I will give it away as a prize for one reason or another. If you find yourself in a vast amount of wealth or costume pieces you won't need, I will make it, prize worthy. Why not? This is one way we spread the game's love. It's still been alive. It's 9/1/2019. It's a beautiful time to be alive and pass on the beauties of Spiral Knights. The game is complete-ish in its core, and with luck, if people keep donating to it, people like Hera, Kronos, everyone else on the team that is not really visible, will continue to put little things here and there that we can jump down and discover. Be nice. That's what I'm looking forward to anyway. Like a little treasure trove. Though it is very tough for someone to dodge, depending upon their connection. It's still a thing. They still did it. Still a little bit of attention given to the game. Please, can you just... Thank you. You know, so it's... Oh! Thought we were a little too close, but I'm glad we survived. Thank goodness we figured out this key puzzle. I know it's not a puzzle. It's just, you know, the concept of carrying something to a gate while not being hit by exploding eyeballs. I get it. Excuse me. Didn't know if that was necessary or not. Oh. Alright, this is the one where I can, like, shortcut the alchemy, right? Nope. Absolutely not. Good job running right into it. Thought it was. Alright, let's keep going. Do I have ASI medium on this gun? I think so. So I mean, they're so used to the Swift Strike, so that's like a given. And we know this is, Can we do this? That work? We want this charged because we know there's a lumber over here. And we'll sneak around him. Hey, this looks a little familiar, right? Good job, Elaine. Hey, she killed something. I'm so happy. I'm guessing these levels are procedurally generated. Or do they, like, I mean, last I remember, the Clockworks changed based on time and the minerals you put in. So you could, like, if you enter the gate at the same time as somebody else, you could have the exact same run. Is that, I believe that's still how it works. Dude, that was a short first floor. Cannot be unhappy. There's that double negative again. Throw positives in there. I am stoked. Yeah, oh no. You're not quite a barking cat, but you did come close. A step beyond. It would be amazing if I could dual wield guns. Not because of, like, additional power. Or, like, say, you have one gun. Maybe you can get the, you can get, like, the, excuse me, additional attack bonus type of the other gun. That you, like, synergize. I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know, spitball here. There are all the other things down here I gotta hit. Blaine, I'm so sorry. I wonder if she ever can take enough damage to, excuse me, not be happy with life. Didn't really need this. For some reason, I thought something appeared once we hit those switches. Yeah. Good. See what I mean? Like, I think that one should have hit us. I don't know. Oh. Alright. So like, the idea is if we hit both sides, then we hit the middle. It does damage to them. I don't know if that's how that works. Go get him, buddy. Let's clear out some pathway here. See, they dodge a little bit, but then, I mean, the distance strike is kind of worth it, I guess. I don't know where those floating eyeballs are coming from. I think we're going to be... Here's where it kind of trips you up. Like, we want to, ideally, if you can get through the entire level without fighting anybody, well, then, I mean, it expedites the process, absolutely. But if you have to stop and, you know, take care of business, I mean, we got to take care of business. It's just how it is. Pardon me. There we go. Beautiful. Guess we'll find out if we had to go south here in a minute. And yes, we do. Alright. We just light you. Oh. Thank you, Swift Strike. You're the most amazing shield ever. Now the trick is making it back through that monstrousness without being hit. Hey guys. Just kidding. You blocked me. Ooh, there we go. A little bit of juking. We got it. Still on my to-do list, at least, is to experience the new shadow layers, which I hear are amazing. Probably what they should be. In this point of the game where we all have these weapons that just like 1- and 2-shot everything, we hit a point where I can't one-shot things with a winter grave. What is wrong with this game? It must be broken. How dare you make it tough? It's okay, man. This is coming from a person who hasn't played it. It's okay to do tough things. It's also okay for me to say that without, you know, truly experiencing the beauty of it. Pardon me. A lot of eyeballs. This is actually a fairly quick second floor as well. I've seen some that are ridiculously long. So as long as we play our cards right, we should in like 15 minutes be done with the second one. It just makes me think that, you know, I should have been using this griffin for this long anyway. I just like the fact that if you have a flourish, they don't dodge it. It's just like wolves, apparently. They can dodge bullets. But, you know, swords on the other hand are incredibly fast. Just can't dodge those. Yeah, oh, my little kitty. Oh, my little cat. Oh, my little kitty. How did it get so fat? Actually, your weight hasn't changed. My girls do a good job. The 2-year-old feeds him in the morning, and the 7-year-old checks on his food at night. So they do fairly good, keeping him slim. I should take a dose of coffee for a minute if I'm lucky. No, who am I kidding? We've entered the end stage here. There's no coffee now. Should have got some while you could, buddy. Sorry. You guys remember the old charge for like the Iron Slug and the Callahan, where you couldn't like move or anything, and we're just like, what is this? This is ridiculous. That's one of the things where they actually listened to us on. I thought was kind of nice. Hoo-yah! Burn. It's gonna keep. That was close. That was one of those where I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not. Good. What this will do is maybe help us, I don't know if we can absolutely clear all these guys or kill them, but it will certainly cut down on the Java use if that is even something that can happen. Hello guys. Welcome. I like your random spawns. Hello cat. What a great time to move yourself. Please. Please make this a little bit more difficult for me. My nose, it's itching like crazy. Oh. Now the itches you gotta go for. They will just distract you, they'll make you irritable. They make you lose your cool. Oh, or you just stand there and take hits and forget how to dodge. You know, you gotta prioritize your inconveniences. This is America. How dare my nose itch? It's somebody else's fault. Does that sound silly? It sounds pretty real. Oh, I was right. You did walk into it. Anybody else? So let's fire it up. So this is back in the day when I used to have only 2 weapon slots. This is the like fire hitting the wolvers would be just a little extra before, you know, trying to lap at him with a winter grave would really help out. See the thing. Oh, with the winter grave and having only 2 weapons, I had winter grave / magma. I just like the fire on the black slimes. This is just, excuse me. Oh, someone must be on the internet. I don't know, man. I don't know if you're gonna get exactly what you want. I haven't seen any hearts. Last time we had hearts like crazy. Oop. Anyway, lost my train of thought. That's what happens when you lose internet. Your brain just becomes dysfunctional. How do I know it's true anymore? I used to have all the knowledge in the universe in my pocket. You can't tell me what I don't know already, Mom, because I have a device that tells me this stuff. You know, Star Trek had that. That's amazing. Like Star Trek, in the Star Trek universe, they had the computer that can tell them literally anything they wanted to know. And where's all this cynical, sarcastic teenage youth, adults that say, you know, scientists disproven God, therefore, you know, we don't need your hokey religion. No, there's a lot of respect for this stuff. Then again, Gene Roddenberry himself didn't really like Star Trek Next Generation. Whoop, we didn't kill that one. Let's do it now. Beautiful. Thread that needle a couple thousand more times, buddy. Okay, yeah, or we'll shoot an eyeball. I really want one of these hearts. Appreciate it. The gremlin was just staring me down like, yeah, you're killing my brothers, but, you know, what's a tiny gremlin gonna do? I would like one of their red swords. That would be amazing. It's like a cursed Fang of Vog or something. Oh my goodness. Forgot how to see. Alright. The thing about this level also, which is a reason I don't play, so I like the arcade. The changing elements in the arcade is amazing. You'll rarely, if ever, play one over and over again. Just like the Binding of Isaac, every adventure is newish. Now, Isaac's kind of gross. I don't know, it's just not my thing. I enjoy the concept. I actually watched Northern Lion play it. But a game that's procedural, but more like D&D-ish focused. Could you just get this going on? Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Let's light a couple of them up. And give ourselves a brief, ever so brief attack boost. Oh no, not again. There's some hearts. Let's go get them. Did it. 2 hits away from death as opposed to 1. Dude, that 1 extra buffer makes a huge difference. Confidence level goes up. The juking and the tactics of that whole pincher attack the wolves do, though, it's pretty neat. I'm really surprised they don't make the wolvers dodge like the other ones, like tier 3. So I guess the other alternative is sorting and staying in the middle. What else could we do? Not go counterclockwise the entirety of it. I mean, this shows the simplicity of beating dreams and nightmares by, you know, doing this the safest way possible. I guess just fighting in the middle, which I've done that before. It's just cooler looking. You know, dodging things as they come, routing the beasts. It would be a lot more effective if the monsters got hit by these rotating black voids of nothingness, but you know, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, Mom. Alright, let's start chipping away at these guys. There's one. Yeah, I see a little wolver on fire. I saw you there. Or if the eyeballs would actually deal damage to them too when they exploded. You know, using the elements, excuse me, of the level itself. There's a lot of things that could be done. We theorycraft about this stuff a lot on the arcade. Like, ooh, yep, I let drop my shield for a second. It's my fault. About having bombers having the ability to roll your bomb. How awesome would that be? I want to roll my bombs. Or throw it. I don't know, like freaking Bomberman. I would enjoy that. That would be pretty amazing. Probably gonna get a hit. Oh no, we didn't. It's one of those luck factors. At least we didn't get poisoned. Hurts every time. Everything else is easily dodged except for the spikes that come out of nowhere. It's even worse when you can't see them. Like they come from the south. Like I thought was just gonna happen when I said that. Kinda glad it didn't. Now we're getting hearts on the 3rd tier of it. So can we beat our 24? I think my record for Radiance is 40? I think it's like, well, obviously not 40. 42, right? And that's getting extremely lucky. I've also got an 8. Dude, I keep forgetting. It's not 8. It was below 10, which would be 9, because you only get them in like sets of 3. Unless there's that person who forgets to pick one up. But how could you forget to pick up a Radiant? I've seen people with like 5,000 in inventory, but I mean, why not use those? Make yourself better. I don't know. Hello guys, it's good to see you. Welcome back. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Yep. Get in there. Oh, boo! My toe touched the heart. You know, like John Wick and the whatever that place is that he has. It's like safes. It's like base for tag for assassins. No, it's gonna bug me. I can't think of it. Not the concierge. The Continental. That's it. Welcome to the Continental. Your privileges are revoked. You are excommunicado. Oh boy. This is excommunicado stuff. We use the spark, so there is a chance we can get sparks on the next treasure chest thing. I mean, dude, last time we got 2 sparks in the 1 danger room, treasure room. The whole thing paid for itself. That's the story of my life, really. I'm not living excess wealth. I'm part of the lower middle class, and the one of the struggles in the lower middle class is which build you pay next, and you're infinitely treading water, unless you want to take a force of will, or unless you stumble upon something. Like, you don't get any meaning out of your wealth usually. Some people have the gift of giving because they have inherited wealth. No, not so in the class that I live. Now, we are in America, so granted our poorest are the richest in the world. The richest poor in the world, right? So my lower middle class standard for living is quite high. I do enjoy it. I will never say I'm underprivileged. I definitely think I have more than I deserve. By far. You're even allowed to mess up and be bitter and not work hard for several years of your life because of the delayed adolescence that we have in America. And you can just, ride it out for a minute. You can be a professional student for your entire life. Rack up all this debt and then die, and who's going to pay it? Could probably get rid of this. There we go. The black screen of awesomeness. So we hit under, I know I've done Dreams and Nightmares in like 15-20 minutes before. That's probably from like less talking, more mission focused space. We're under an hour and we just completed our second one. So it's, again, 15-20 minutes a day. You spend just doing one of these a day, and after the course of like a month or two, maybe you have enough to make like 2 or 3 things 5-star all the way up to level 10. Here's your math. Which is power. Let's count them up. 3. Please, more than 3. 6. Kind of makes me want to take a slow dance. 9. 12. Now, all of these boxes would be radiant drops. That would be extremely high. Hey, dude, seriously. We got our spark back. 15. 18. The odds are in your favor for that to happen, though. Well, those are radiants. 21. 24. We got 24 again. 224 is not so bad. I think that's just about par for this level. It'd be nice if there was a minimum. It'd be nice if some of the mission levels that you did play, you got the reward every time you did them. Besides prestige, which I wish was something you could actually use for something. Besides bragging points. I know people who've done the prestige missions for like 7 years now, or however long they've been out every day. That is dedication. I applaud you for it. It is not something I am called to do. Try to put myself in a more meaningful. I'm not saying it's not meaningful. I'm sure it's useful somewhere. The whole pride kind of deal. There are people still trying to break the record for Super Mario 1 by like 0.05 seconds or whatever. Not even that much, like a tenth of a second. But that's how you break world records in like tracking them. You get all the views and stuff that you need. Well, not need, I guess, but you get all the views and the attention. You get all the views and attention from people who have no idea what you're doing, like basically basking in the fact. What is on your feet? Is that just how it looks? I was just missing it this whole time? Was it always red? I guess so. Anyway, they're basking the fact that you put thousands of hours into something and they could basically... Love that shield. They could basically, never do themselves. You know. Oh, you're beautiful. Holy crap. Dude, Dutch has these. Blaze break shield, great costume item. Volcanic plated shade armor. He has a fire. That's what that is. It's a tail that's like, it's threatening to go back in. If you don't have that thing ever touch you, you're gonna be feeling it. Shogun helmet. And we could dissect everybody's. Let's go see who the pretty. I saw you, bloody AT. I saw you. Let's go dissect some beautiful people. The beautiful people. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na. And since we're going to be looking at the fashion for a minute, I mean, we gotta dress our best. Oh, it's magic. You know, unbelievable. Hello, 5 frames a second. It's been a minute. You are beautiful. Gorgeous. Puzzle heart. I mean, holy crap, dude. I bought something I could have earned. Isn't that the story of everything? Bam, capitalism. You can really do everything. Just, it pays. It's better if you invest yourself in a singular skill set. This is why, like, some people theorize that everybody eventually is going to be working online. Robots will do all the manual labor, but you'll still be invested in that specific program or that specific algorithm and refining it to the point where your skill sets, it's so, but throw it in nature and it's useless, but throw it in a capitalistic system and it'll make it that much better. The capitalistic engine. Circle of Magic, I remember you. Tokyo, just saw you. I'm looking at guild names now. Anyway, I think that'll do it. So I gotta go clean my house now. Can't wait. I'm so caffeinated. It's amazing. Once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Hope you enjoyed 2 versions of my Dreams and Nightmares. RJ Ghani. I will probably do another version of it here soon. Maybe with the Valance. Valance is a solid gun to do the entirety of it on. Valance and Winter Grave Ring. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.